Hello, I'm Billy with A-dec. Today, I'd like to give you an overview of our 500A Deluxe Touchpad. We'll start at the top of the touchpad in the top left-hand corner and work our way down from left to right. In the top left-hand corner, there's A1 and A2. Those are auxiliary buttons. If you have an auxiliary item, could be a monitor or a fan or a music system connected to the unit, then those two buttons will control the power to those items. The third button controls your light. It looks either like a little light bulb or an image of our LED light. To turn the light on, simply press the button once. You'll see the LED indicator turn on. To change the intensities, simply press the button each time to change through the 3 different intensity levels on the 500 series LED light. To turn the light off, simply press and hold the button to turn the light off. The top right-hand corner on the touchpad has a gray button with an A or B. That is to change user profiles between user A and user B. All those settings are independent of each other. In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you'll note that there's a little indicator to indicate whether it's user A or user B. Simply press the button one time to toggle between user A or user B. The next row of blue buttons, starting from left to right, will be for your cuspidor if you have a cuspidor configured on this unit. If not, you can ignore those 2 buttons. The third button will be to control your water to the delivery system. Simply turn the water off by pressing the button, turn the water on by pressing the button again. Note that there is an indicator when the handpiece is engaged. You can press the button and you'll notice that the water icon goes away on the touchpad, and when you turn it back on, the water indicator will come back on. These buttons will override the toggle on the rheostat if you have the water control. The last button in the row is your air to your delivery system. Simply remove the handpiece once again, and you'll be able to tell the indicator on the screen if the air is on or if the air is off. To toggle between that, simply press the button one time to turn the air off, and press it again to turn the air back on. Just below the touchpad, you'll see a row of buttons M1, M2, M3, M4. If your unit is configured with an electric handpiece, those are the presets for the RPMs. You can customize those based on what your needs are. To set those RPMs, remove your handpiece. Simply use the plus and minus buttons to add or remove RPMs. Once you have the selected RPM set, press the program button in the middle of the touchpad and then press the button that you want it to be programmed to. The 3 beeps indicate that the settings have been saved. The next button on the right below the presets is an E. The E will rotate between endo functions if your electric handpiece supports the endo modes. Simply press the button to enter endo mode and press the button again to leave endo mode. After that, you'll see the plus and minus functions. Those can be used to toggle between RPMs as well as toggle between different settings within the touchpad. And last, you'll see a button with the 2 arrows on it. It looks a lot like a pair of headphones. That button, if you're using the endo function, will toggle between forward or backwards. In the bottom of the touchpad, right in the middle, you'll see directional arrows. Those arrows are to manually adjust the position of the chair. Up moves the chair up, down moves the chair down, right moves the chair up, and left moves the chair back. At the bottom, you'll see presets for positions. The position on the left would be entry-exit mode when the patient is entering or is leaving the chair. You have operating mode, which will automatically put the chair into the back position. X-ray, and then the cuspidor button to be able to bring the patient up to spit into the cuspidor if you have a cuspidor. If you want to change any of the preset settings, simply move the chair to where you want the setting saved. Simply press the middle programming button and then press the location where you want the setting saved. The 3 beeps indicate that the setting has been successfully saved. That concludes our video on the Deluxe Touchpad. If you'd like to learn more, contact A-dec customer service or visit us online.